Hey, it's Brad Montgomery from bradmontgomery.com with a quick video about the difference between inspirational speakers versus motivational speakers. So what's the big deal with that? And, it seems like we confuse them and we see the words related. They're not quite the same. What's the big deal? All right, here's how I see it. I'm a motivational speaker who is inspirational. Go figure. Motivational speakers, what does that mean? Well, here's the deal on motivation. I think motivational speakers address this issue. So many people in our society know exactly what to do, but for whatever reason or reasons, they're not doing it. So what's the problem? I'm thinking it's motivation. So all we have to do is figure out a way to get them to do what they're not doing, get them to do what they know how to do, but for some reason are failing to do, and we call that a success. So for example, if your people are completely well-trained in customer service, but they're providing crappy customer service, what they don't need is more training. What they do need is motivation. Aha, pacow, motivational speaker. So in this case, as this motivational speaker, what I do is I use humor and levity to remind them of the power of customer service. I remind them how humor and levity and bringing your sense of humor to customer service will help make customer service more fun. And if it's more fun, my argument would be they're more motivated to provide that which they already know how to do, which is excellent customer service. For crying out loud, we've all been around long enough to know what good and bad customer service is. Doing it isn't that hard if you know exactly how to do it. And my guess is you have already trained your people how to do it. What they're lacking is motivation. So at least with customer service, there's an example with motivational speaker. So what's an inspirational speaker? Well, I think inspirational speakers are people who have done amazing things and inspire you to do a little bit more, a little bit better, a little bit harder, a little bit stronger, whatever. So often these are people that have done crazy things, like they've climbed Mount Everest, they've run incredible Fortune 500 companies. They've done amazing things, right? And then by seeing them and hearing their story, maybe they've had some tragic accident in their past, whatever. By seeing them and hearing their story, we're inspired, and we end up thinking, wow, if they can do that, those amazing things, given their difficulties and their challenges, certainly I could do a little bit more given all the advantages I am blessed with right now. So I'm inspired, right? That is an inspirational speaker. Well, I tend to think that you need to do both. To me, a really excellent motivational speaker is somebody who is also inspirational. And in my particular case, here's how I do that. I haven't lived through some tragic accident. I have not climbed Mount Everest. I have not done, some amazing things. But on the other hand, what I feel like I do is I share with my audience and audiences my story and my stories. And generally speaking, my stories are sort of like, I'm like you. I have a lot of things in common with you. Here's how I've approached it and thought about it, and I hope you come with me. And hopefully that is inspirational and inspiring in a way to make them think, well, Brad seems just like me. He seems to have handled this. Maybe I can do it too. A little bit different, but still on target. And then for my taste, we've sort of lost it if we don't add that motivational piece. If you're inspired, but you're not motivated to change your behavior, if you're not motivated to create lasting change, if you're not motivated to change what you're doing from point A to get to point B, the inspiration is nice, but if it doesn't create action, it's a fail. All right, does that help? I hope so. So, generally my marketing stuff calls me a funny motivational speaker. Whatever, I could be called an inspirational motivational speaker, but hopefully by defining those terms, it'll help you to select your speaker. While you're searching for speakers, I'd love to be your guy. If you're looking for a motivational speaker who happens to be funny and inspirational, I'd like to be your guy. There's a link here. You can check my preview video. I'm currently filming this from a coffee shop. I'm on the road trying to answer some questions, and I was thinking about this, and I wanted to just knock out a video. All right, contact us through bradmontgomery.com or funnymotivationalspeakers.com. If you're looking for a speaker, one of the things you ought to do is ask them, what's your take on motivation? What's your take on inspiration? Where do you fall in that? And if your speaker has any experience at all, and if they've thought about it at all, they ought to have a darn good answer for that question. All right. Love to chat with you and answer those questions in person, and love to find a way to customize a speech or keynote that fits you and your needs and your organization's needs, whether or not you need motivation or inspiration. Have a great day. Cheers.